every peepus. Welcome to the Peepus Room on this chill-ass art day. Apologies if I'm in everybody's, left channels right now. I need to find some kind of way to get a microphone, closer to my mouth so that I'm... But, oh, it's fine, right? People can hear me. It's cool. I'm with you in the art mines trying to sculpt shit in Blender. Yeah, for real, good luck, my man. It's hard making a man in there. Yeah, today's just gonna be a chill art stream. I gotta get work done, and stream is the perfect opportunity to do so. Y'all know how it is. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Welcome new peepi and returning peepi, chatters and lurkers and VOD watchers as well. And thank you as always, Sam, for moderating, in between being in the Blender mines, of course. And as always, there is a Ko-fi goal at the bottom, just because I think it would be really fun to do IRL art streams. I actually have a bunch of ideas in mind. I just need to get the funds to get a webcam and stand for it. And honestly, I'm excited. I would love to do that one day. In the meantime, I'm still super cool with digital art. But more opportunities for more art though. Hell, I might even build a Gundam one day, who knows? I had to put a little bit of healing salve on my hand because I hurted myself. Let me tie my hair back also, just so it's a little bit I can enter business mode, professionalism. My voice isn't fighting with the music, is it? I don't think it is. At least when I'm I am kind of far away from the mic is the thing, but that should be fine. It's cool. It's fine. This chill hop makes me think of Street Fighter 3, Third Strike Jazzy NYC. Neat! I might have to look that up later. I'm sure Sam knows what James is talking about, though. Also, yes, hello, James. My man! No, I don't know if... I don't think Dark Sableye is here right now, but I follow them on Blue Sky, and they posted about how they were excited about... I don't know what Dark Sableye's pronouns are, I'm sorry. They posted about how they were super duper excited for the new Dot Hack game that just got announced, and I'm like, my man! Fucking same, the only other person besides Sam that I know who also really likes Dot Hack. As a Ken and Alex main in Third Strike, I love Jazzy NYC. Enter the heat of battle, engage! Yes, welcome James to the Peepus Room, lovely to see you again. I've tied up my hair, I have now entered business mode, and I can finally show my art setup now. It's time to finish Genderbentham. All I have to do for her is just shade. Because James paid for rendering, and by golly, I'm gonna render her. For anyone who doesn't know, rendering in terms of 2D illustration is adding lighting and shading and shit like that, so... And there's a reason why I put rendering is my passion in the stream title. Don't worry about it. The point is, I'm gonna try my best. It's been a minute since I have rendered, at least digitally, so I have to remember how I did it. The last time I did it was for this Nyami model that is on screen right now. Okay, so I know I have to do it above the colors but below the line art. Oh my god, this is looking perfect. Thank you so much, James! I super appreciate you saying that! Oh, I gotta clean my glasses too, actually. I promise I'm not stalling. I promise. I promise I'm not stalling for my least favorite part of the art process of shading and making everything look like that. Got the stream up on my second monitor while I work on my own commission. Hell yeah! Dual wielding commissions. I love that for you, Hidden. Also, welcome to the Peepus Room. Lovely to see you again. Oh, I did not realize how grody my glasses were. I will look at Chad momentarily. I'm blind right now. I got mole eyes because I had to take off my glasses. I can't see nothing. And I'm one of those bitches that needs, like, pristine lenses at all times. I just totally forgot to clean my glasses at work today, which is weird because it wasn't as busy as it usually is. So I have no idea how I never got around to it. I will try not to... Okay, glasses back on. I can look at chat again. I will try not to spam Bentham quotes too much. This stream since it's the final one. Not necessarily the final one. I would like to finish it tonight, and I think I will be able to finish it within the next couple hours, but I cannot guarantee it, because what I miss... Hi, Bio! Welcome back to the Peepus Room. Lovely to see you again. Nothing. I basically just started stream. Like, I haven't even, like, touched the piece yet. I was just explaining, like, what rendering is. Whoa, mama! I know, right? Okay, so I gotta fucking, render... all I remember. Happy day. Some Dobon Honkeros! Hold on, where's the, oh, hold on. I fucked it up already. Oh, God! I thought it was funny. Don't worry about it. I have to, I'm sorry. Full disclosure, fam. I will not lie to you. I should not keep this from you. I fucking hate rendering. For some reason, just in my brain, I just hate lighting and shading, which is, to be completely honest, that's probably like a skill issue. It's probably a skill issue. I had so many, like, peers when I went to art school who loved rendering. Like, that was their favorite part of the drawing process. Me too, bestie. Oh my god, same! Who doesn't? Me too, bestie? It's just, like, I'm scared that it's a skill issue on my part, and me saying it out loud is like, oh, this idiot doesn't know how to render. This idiot hates rendering because she sucks at it! And what if I do? What if I do? It's not that I don't want to learn how to do it good. I just find it very difficult. I love sketching and line art way more. Girl, why do you think I put all my skill points into line work? Also, hey James, thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. I super appreciate it. Yes, and this is not me saying, oh, I hate this piece now. It's just like, I gotta get through, I gotta lock in. I gotta get through the hardest part for me personally. And that's why I cannot say for certain that this is gonna be the last stream of Genderbentham. Because I don't know. It might take me forever to get the rendering done because I just I'm not gonna say I'm not good at rendering, but I will say I just find it the most difficult part. I love drawing and making fun light effects, but for that I have to endure the horrors. My favorite part is sketching. So true, Hidden. For me, I like, I think my favorite part is probably line work, just because I find that very, like, turn my brain off satisfying. I like stippling. Stippling is fun, but it does take forever. So people who stipple, I respect them. I really respect them. Okay, I gotta stop stalling. I gotta just like work on her. Okay. So I've tried a couple different rendering styles over the years. Like, rendering is one of those things where you put a podcast on and you vibe. Real. Okay, there's a bunch of different rendering styles. I feel like I do best when I look at everything just black and white. And I also have another layer in case, like, whenever I do get around to the lighting, I could do this. Dare just deep dive inside her. Phrasing. I mean, hey, James, you hit enter on your message. Meow meow. Hi, Chai. Welcome back to the Peepus Room. Lovely to see you. Also, I heard in your server that you're allowed to go home now. I'm so happy for you. Out of context, that's the worst. That's probably a bad thing, a bad way to put it. I'm free! You're free! I'm so happy for you, Chai. For anyone who doesn't know, Chai was very sick and in the hospital for a few days, but they let her go home because she's better now. Yay! Yippee! I'm just gonna do something. I gotta stop just like stalling. They let Chai out! Yeah, the way that I said it, I was so afraid that it came off as like, they let Chai out of prison. I didn't want it to be that. No, not that. Like, how about 50? 50 can work. Oh wait, no, I'm a regular pen? I thought it was on fill pen. Oops. Fill pen. Yeah, that's good thickness. How about 70? Middle ground 60. Yeah, that works. James knows what he's about, and he's about stacked old ladies. James is like the polar opposite of the, I believe it's a CEO of the video game developer Project Moon, who is like, the most evil people on Earth are stacked old ladies. Like, all the villains in that show are just old women. Did I say show? I meant game. I meant Limbus Company. Oh my god, I had an idea for a channel redeem, but it would only be funny to people who have ever played Limbus Company. And even then, if, of that sect of people, I think it might only be funny to me. Dizzy as heck, but food will get easier and I'll get my muscle back eventually. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Bio, for the 5-stream streak. Limbus Company! Thank you, Donkey. Also, I love how the fandom has shortened her name from Don Quixote to Donkey. Not even Don. Specifically Donkey. Donkey kicked right in the skull. Like Jabroni Mike. But yeah, the channel redeem idea is like, if I were to ever say the word ideal or mention like mirror or mirror image, mirror world, mirror something, I want the channel redeem to just be it's a very quick, it's the Goku drip sound effect, like the same one that I use for when ads are about to start. But like it's that sound effect, but it's a like 10% opacity Yi song from Limbus Company that just shows up on the entire screen for exactly like half a second. That's it. That's the whole redeem. I could implement that, but again, it would only be funny to in the Venn diagram of Limbus Company fans and people who would think a joke like that is funny. And that very slim margin, I think, is just me. This is why I keep telling you I shouldn't make the Pregor emote. Pregor is such a good pun, though. I understand. I'm not gonna make you make the Pregor emote. I'm just saying. If you did, it would also make me happy too. Actually, that's probably better. Limbus Company! Eternity. Okay, now that is a little better. Oh, you know what? There's actually this one trick that I wanted to try real fast before I get too far into the rendering. So I'm gonna take... Oh, a standard clipboard. And... trick was... I might have to look it up on my bookmarks. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked it. Okay, Gaussian blur. View. Okay, just trust me on this. Trust me on this. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to Gaussian blur the shit out of it. Okay. You take that, add a bunch of them. Merge them all. Put that on top of the line art. Clip that shit. And make that like way less opacity. I can maybe get behind that. Yeah, way stronger. It's like cast a spell that Gaussian blurs the shit out of you. No! Or should I have been like... Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed all the colors? Maybe I should have just grabbed, like... the character colors. I don't know. Either way, I do think that holds way more dimension than if they were just black. I mean, the lines. I will, however, make the exception of the eyes. Just because I like pitch black, like... eyelashes, maybe? I don't know if that's the right term. This technique would rule if my color blocking technique wasn't so fucked. I'll take your word for it, Hidden. I mean, your colors look really good. I like the colors that you choose. This is more like something that I wanted to try, because I've never done it before, myself. And I did also see our... Schmuck that up a little bit. Erase that. I think, actually, I'm seeing things that only I can see. There's no way that anyone else would notice. Less so my color choice and more how I lay down the colors. Huh, interesting. How do you tend to lay down the colors then? Because I'll be completely honest, I separate each item by its separate layer, but I gotta be honest, I hit the bucket tool. I'd be hitting the bucket tool. Coloring is the fastest process for me because I fill bucket that shit. I mean, I do go into the line art to make sure that like everything is like connected properly and like all the anti-aliased lines, they didn't get like the pixels are right. Like I did do that right before, not right before stream, but like the other day, definitely before stream. But let me, yeah, I'll remove that now, just so I can focus on the shading. I didn't realize I was on blue. Yeah, I'll focus on the shading now, mess with the colors later. And this is probably just gonna be like face shading in general. Maybe I should have made the canvas bigger. I thought this would be big enough, but I keep wanting to zoom into this far. I set the line outside the... I select the line outside the line art, invert selection, then fill bucket the whole piece in with the main color, then manually color in each color section on a clipping layer. Outside of the area, outside of the line art. Okay. Oh, okay. That is definitely like... That is a way that I've seen people do before too. So you're not like... That's not stupid. I think if anything... Again, like, I don't know if, like, I just do my colors way too simply, or, like, I don't know. It's just something, that is just something that I wanted to try. I don't know what it is about me. Like, I wanted to go to art school to, like, learn how to 3Dify 2D shapes, and then I'd never learned that. So... I'm just as clueless as I was before. If I talk- No, I'm not gonna talk about school again. I'm not gonna talk about school again because the last time I did, I got way too into being mad and I reminded my friend of his S-side attempt because he also hated school. And I felt so fucking bad about that, so I'm not gonna... I'm spitting all over my tablet screen! Because I do my line art traditionally, I have to draw an outline before I can use the fill tool. I feel like I've learned a way in at least my digital art, in this one digital art class, like how to use like a screen layer to color in. Because I know that you said that you hate coloring because it's like really, really difficult on you, and I don't blame you. So I feel like I've learned some way to, like, mitigate how bad it is. But I would have to, like, try to, I would have to, like, draw traditionally and then put it in, digitally. I just never learned color theory. I mean, color theory is how colors interact with each other. Like... I can actually, like, make an example, like, real fast. I'll make this 100% real fast. Okay, let's take this blue and this red. And I color pick the purple from the middle. Now the purple that I color picked, it's right here, but you can't see it. If I move it more towards the red, it looks like way more blue than it looks way more like purple, like bluish than if I was in the middle, because the middle is like where it is. Fuck. I've never been a teacher. But if I like, maybe, no, you know what? I was using the wrong shades. Hold on. Okay. New theory. These are both shades of blue. You watch as I blink one eye at a time. Yeah. Holy shit, that is an artiste. Chicken Geek! Hello! Welcome to the Peepus Room! Well, it's lovely to see you again. I haven't seen you in forever. Hi! How you doing? I was teaching my friend here about color theory and how, like, color theory is not about, like, what the colors mean or whatever, or, like, specifically how to pick colors, but, like, it is how colors interact with each other. So this is a gradient of a dark blue and a light blue. So if I color pick the blue that's in the middle, it's color picked right here. You can kind of see where I got it from. So that is the middle blue. If I take it here, this blue looks way lighter in the dark part because it's a lighter blue from the middle. But if I take it to the lighter part, OMG, that blue looks so much darker. Even though, fun fact, as stated, these are all exactly the same shade of blue. These 3 dots are exactly the same shade of blue. But depending on the color that it is next to, or on top of, etc., it looks like a slightly different shade. That's basically color theory as I learned it. Anyway. Oh shit, I'm sad. I need color theory lessons. I mean, that's how I learned it. I took an entire class on color theory, and it is just the relationship between colors themselves. Like, what do certain colors look like next to other colors? What do certain shades look like of the same color next to each other, etc.? You watch as a fly enters one ear and flies out the other. Oh, you mean... Hold on. You mean like this? Yeah, like that. God, that GIF is kind of dog shit. I'm sorry. I gotta redo that sometime. Only cool people get colds. Yeah, exactly. That's how it bees. When your brain is so smooth, it's just like there's like nothing in there. Colors are so fun. I spend way more time than necessary slightly adjusting colors to make sure it looks good. Girl! You have no idea how long I spent making sure that this was like, I gotta go find I gotta go put this away and find my Bentham. Girl. I was so like painstakingly picking like the exact right shade of the exact correct shade of red. Because I wanted it to be accurate to the reference, not only because of what I wanted it to be accurate to the references I was doing, but to the references I was using, but also because it's just nice. It was just a really nice shade of red, I think. Also, a thing that I care way too much about are the values of the different colors that I use. Like, for example, if I were to take all the colors on the color layer and desaturate them to where it's just black and white, you can see where some colors are lighter and where some colors are darker. Some colors are like a middle tone. I actually don't really have that many mid-tones. I mostly have a lot of dark tones and a couple light tones. But yeah, this is something that was drilled into my head about like picking the, just picking the values over the colors. This is... I remember learning about this more in like digital art courses than I did in like the color theory course I took in community college, but either way. Of corruption, the principle and direct use is to engage the representatives of the people to betray their trust, and sell themselves and the people to the universal corrupter, the monarch, in his capacity of corrupter general, Bentham. Once again, Jeremy Bentham only spittin' facts. Feels very relevant now. Yeah. Ooh, that's smart. I should mess around with that more. If I don't know what drawing program that you use, Hidden, but if there's some like filter or something where since I like to put all of my color layers into one folder, it'll let me select this entire folder, and then I have a shortcut on my tablet that just takes me to the a filter that has a hue, saturation, brightness, and I take the saturation and put it down to 0. I'll be so real, I cheat with colors. I get all my palettes from Lost Spec. I'm not familiar with Lost Spec. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Medibang Paint is my tool of choice for color. That is not something I'm familiar with as well. I mean, I know what Medibang Paint is as a program. I just don't use it, so I'm not familiar with its functions. But I have heard good things about it. Medibang, oh my god, I forgot every name of every program ever. Medibang is good. Clip Studio Paint is good. I know a lot of people still draw in Photoshop. There are a lot of brushes that you can import brushes really easily to there, even though Photoshop is not a drawing program at all. It is not designed for it, but people still do it anyway. And, oh my god, there's another one that people love. That's not Procreate. Krita! Sam likes Krita. CSP is my program of choice. Okay, cool! For traditional Bristol or similarly thick, smooth paper, boxy black eraser, zebra brush pens give me life. I've been meaning to get some of the not just the brush pens, but just some of the tools that you use, Bio, because they just look really good. I am more of a micron person than I am a brush pen person. Brush pens I would use for, like, specialty stuff. But you are much better, like, you are just because you are well more trained in the brush pen, what is the word? Fucking, you have more practice with brush pens, so you're better at them. I prefer, microns. Which I might have to get more microns, to be honest. Because I do still have my old ones, but they're, you know, old. And I know that they have those at my place. I also have some, of all things, I have, like, the brand is called Pigma Sensei. And those are very micron-like, and those have been lasting me forever. I don't know how. It's a sit for pixel artists, and people just post their color palettes and just... Oh, it's a site for pixel artists, and people post their color palettes, and I just yoink! Hey, it works, it's good! Metabank has so many brushes, and importing them is so easy. Procreate, my beloved. Paint Tool Sai was my OG, though. I have heard about Paint Tool Sai. I think I remember trying it before. It just, like, I don't remember vibing with it, but it's also been a bajillion years. It's been a bajillion years. As you can see, I'm using Fire Alpaca, because I'm the only goddamn person on the planet that I know of that uses Fire Alpaca. You can make your own brushes in Fire Alpaca, but there's absolutely, like, zero resources for people who have already made them, who have already made brushes, like, to import them, so, it's just me, myself, and I right here. I love making pixel art too. Brush pens give you a lot more control over the line width with fewer pens. I don't know. I always thought brush pens, like, when I go to a brush pen, I use it for a specific texture. Not because I feel like I have less control over brush pens. Like, I know that the way that you hold it, it really is how it... The direction in which you hold the pen at the angle, the angle of how you hold it against the paper, like, definitely, like, if you are good at controlling that, you can definitely make however thick lines you want. But, again, that's just not my thing. I like going to microns, because microns are super consistent. Because uniform-ass lines, but, like, I can still, like, lift them up a little bit if I need to just, like... Like, I have this minimum pressure pen. I use it for my video thumbnails all the time. If I wanted to, I could just, perfectly uniform line, perfect thickness. And if I want to, I can, So if I could just, like, I can swoosh it a little bit, and I still get a thin line if I want to. Okay, I have to catch up on chat. I've just been yapping about art stuff. Paint Tool Sai was my OG. Microns are great too. They're good for small details. I used microns when I had a big stippling project back in community college also. I love them for that. Brush pens give you a lot more control. Again, I don't feel like I have more control. I'm also a fucking freak who, like, holds my pen weird, apparently. So, like, I hold my pen way too close to the tip, and I feel like that's a me problem. Like, I'll completely admit, like, skill issue. Like, I have a callus on my middle finger because of how wrong I've been holding pens my entire life. I use brush pens because I learned how to draw from years of pencil and paper, so pencil and paper texture go brrr. I tried Sai, it was fine. Metabang was the first tool I really vibed with. I used Paint Tool Sai for years. Also, it's free. Metabang is free? I thought it was, like, money. Or at least there's a free version, but, like, the version that had, like, all the stuff on it was money. I don't know. You are Fire Alpaca's strongest soldier. I am Fire Alpaca's strongest soldier. You can get a feeling for brush pens without much practice. I'll take your word for it. Maybe you're just, like, good at it. Maybe you're just, like, born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I did have to zoom in to see what program you were using because I was like, what is that? What's that, brother? Brother, what is that? Brother, brother, what is that?
What is that?
What is that? Okay, the funniest part is, another funny thing is Fire Alpaca has, like, a dark mode now, and I just keep using light mode because I just keep forgetting! I don't know how to change it to the dark mode! I get a feeling for, you'd have to zoom. What is that, brother? I've never seen a Fire Alpaca speed paint, but the layout looks really similar to Paint Tool Sai. That's what I've heard, too. I've also heard that Fire Alpaca is described as, like, Photoshop, but with more heavily leaning towards focusing on being a drawing program. What a nice teacup. Oh, hello, Sturmian! Welcome back to the Peepus Room! I'm sorry, I'm still catching up on chat. I apologize. That is a nice-ass teacup. For anyone who doesn't know, Strumian is an absolute goat because they helped me by taking reference photos of this hand holding this teacup because I could not for the life of me find a good reference for it. Like, Strumian saved my life for this hand and this teacup in particular because they actually had this teacup in real life and it helped so much. I owe them my life. It is the principle of antipathy which leads us to speak of offenses as deserving punishment. It is a corresponding principle of sympathy which leads us to speak of certain actions as meriting reward. The word merit can only lead to passion and error. It is effects good or bad, which we ought alone to consider. Bentham sees merit as a scam. Thank you, Vicky. I forgot to say hi to Vicky earlier too. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sippy right now. I just stretched as well. I would use microns if I was drawing machinery, I think. I actually don't mind drawing machinery, armor, stuff like that. I will say I'm inexperienced, but I don't mind drawing it. I like drawing it. I mean, I drew 3 Septmons that one time, and that's just a dude who wears medieval armor. Paint Tool Sai, it's my baby. I still have it installed, though I fully switched to Procreate. He's still there if I ever want to go back. I've never tried Procreate. I never had an iPad. So, I literally never had the opportunity to become an iPad baby. So, I never touched Procreate in my life. Funny how they named it after fucking. Organic shapes change line width and all the time, so brush pens are king for living things. I mean, you're right. I don't know. As someone who has experience with brush pens and microns, I will say, in my experience, you can make a living thing exist with micron pens if you know what you're doing with the line width. But I don't think brush pens are like the only way that you can make that you can like outline a living thing, I guess. Brush pens are no good for stippling as much as I like using them for that. Bro, I death grip my pens. I'm so heavy-handed as well. I'm like punching the paper. I feel so I feel. Yes, I'm also super heavy-handed. Like there's like a one of these functions here is like I edited my brushes to like be more sensitive so that I get myself out of the habit of just scraping the shit off. Just scraping against my tablet screen with these poor nibs. Actually, this nib is still pretty good. I think this is like the second. I don't know if this is the first or second nib, but it's actually still pretty long. So I've been okay. I've been good. I promise. I've been really good. Okay, I use the free version and it's totally normal. I practice. I didn't come out the pussy drawing fucking Mozart. I think that was probably about like being good at brush pens. I mean, yeah. I guess it's like I want to practice other things before I practice brush pens, I guess. And I don't know. Maybe my brain go boo. My brain go boo. Why can't I do that? Why won't my lips work? Whatever. That. My brain like microns better. I don't know. Maybe because I feel like I'm more in control. I know what to expect. A brush pen, if I like accidentally like tilt it at the wrong angle, I just fuck up my entire line. I don't know. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Bio drew Mozart's pussy. Girl, that's a Game Grumps reference. And it's true, chicken. the real artistic biologist biography. My friend sent me several angles of his hand yesterday because I could not find a good ref. It's so real. Real! I hate drawing hands. Yeah, there's art, and there's Mozart's a true genius. Septimon is a dude who is medieval armor. Yes! Technically, Sept Hartmann, or whatever, or whichever corresponding suit, he's just a set of armor. There's no dude in there. And nobody knew this for a long time. He's just the armor. This image already looks so good, I cannot imagine how it will look rendered. I'm sorry, rendered? Rendered. I'm definitely gonna try my best, James. I guess... I will definitely try my best. Again, rendering is not my favorite thing. Likely because it's not the thing I'm best at. I will admit, I might dislike it because of a skill issue on my part. But I will still try. I want to do good. Alright, and... Funny how they named it after fucking, glances at GIMP. I remember GIMP! Oh, I used GIMP so much to make GIFs back in the day. I remember GIMP. I'm gonna mess with line thickness. I love it. Again, Bio, you're super valid. It's great for organic shapes. It gives them life to render control. I like being in control. They name art programs freaky things so artists sound like they get some! And like what? And like gamers don't learn a new form of control. I feel like there's a joke that I could make here, but I can't word it properly. I might think of it later. Okay, oh my god. Let me fucking actually render this. Hold on, what if I make this like no tolerance? Nah, it still does that. Okay. Oh, I'm on minimum pressure pad. That's why I kept fucking up everything. That's why my lines were ass, because it was fucking fuck. Professional artist. And I can actually say that because someone paid me money to draw this, which is professional stuff. I use brush pens for armor machinery because I'm like insane or stupid or something. See, Bio, not everyone does it the way that you do's. Now you made Hidden think that she's insane or stupid or something, which is not true. Gamers and artists are two sides of the same coin. Back hurting, no riz? No, I disagree, because a lot of gamers and artists have autism, and a lot of people can risen with the tism. If there's someone out there who is a gamer or an artist, like or artist, who is somehow not autistic, then they're fucked. This is a joke, this is a bit, I promise. Why don't you come to my house and catch my cold about it? Because I got vaccinated and I wear a mask at work, so nobody can breathe on me. And you were at my house the other day anyway, and I didn't catch whatever you had. Also, like, 2 years ago, I got 3 strains of bronchitis at the same fucking time, so I don't think anything can touch me anymore. Fucking knock on wood. And that was the last time I ever got that sick ever. Everything past that has been, like, mild allergies for, like, a day. Yeah, and you gave me 2 of them! I'm sorry! I guess it was the 3rd one that made me immune to stuff now. I guess you had to catch the 3rd one! I'm sorry. Wait, true, maybe it's because I'm buff. 3. Yes, chicken, when I first moved into my new place, like, at the beginning of, 2024? Yeah, beginning of 2024, like, during the move, I caught, like, three different strains of bronchitis. Not at the same time, technically. It was back to back to back over the course of, like, 2 months. And I was like, okay, I might have like a really bad lung thing. So I went to urgent care about it, and they did an x-ray on my lungs, and they were like, no, you're fine. You're just the unluckiest motherfucker who's ever lived. Oh no! Oh no! Someone in chat mentioned the toothbrush thing? Oh. I have to draw. I'm so sorry. I keep like... I'm laughing at chat too much. I have to do my job and draw. Skill diff didn't catch the third one. Was it because of the toothbrush thing? Thank fuck you're not a Victorian child, Jesus. Thank fuck I'm not like a Makoto Digimon Beat Break or a Sinclair Limbus Company. Somehow the toothbrush thing didn't get Bio sick at all. We just no, Strumian, you're fine. I think Bio was the one who told that story. Like I think you were in chat during like a peak stream when Bio told it. Other than the horrible nausea at the discovery. I have to go to work. Toothbrush thing? No one tell Hidden for her own safety? I mean, Sam was also half of the toothbrush thing. I mean, I'm not gonna be the one to put on blast. If anyone else wants to, if any of the two people in chat want to be the ones to explain it, I don't think I'm the person to do that because I was not at all involved in the toothbrush thing. Sam and I accidentally used the same toothbrush for 6 months. Yep. There were two toothbrushes in the holder. We both used the green one. I almost threw up about it. Ugh. Sam, I'm so sorry. Worst possible thing to find out. Well, you're not roommates with him anymore. So that can never happen again. Goodies. That's it. Not so. My nightmare. But you never got sick. You never got sick, Bio. You shared germs, I guess. The pain of having the same primary color. Yeah, Sam and I have very clearly denoted, he's the blue toothbrush and I am the red toothbrush. So there's no way that can get fucked up. Guys, maybe it happens more often than you think? No! I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that, Strumian. Ozzy and I have 2 different bathrooms. Yes, you and your partner have 2 different bathrooms, so there's no fucking way that you guys can ever accidentally use use each other's toothbrushes. That can never happen again. It never will happen again. I also kissed him a bunch, so I'm not worried. Yeah, okay, yeah, you two have the same germs. You're good. I'm making that cat retching noise right now. There's nothing that I could possibly catch from his toothbrush that I don't already got. A man in this economy. I mean, I also have a man's. He's my moderator. Well, I also put him to work moderating, so... I don't know if that makes it any different. I know, bisexual who primarily dated women, have betrayed my people. But Pookie will be. Oh, I love you, chat. I love you, fellow peepuses. Oh shit, for real? Are you serious? I feel like I just started, but probably because I, just did. And because I was catching up on chat and laughing at chat. I mean... He's in my DMs, but I'm in your coop. Your chicken coop. I'll never forget when... when Chicken said to Bio, because I bought art from Chicken one time, and she was mailing it to me, and she said to Bio, it's like, you might be in her DMs, but I'm in her mail. You're in my mailbox. I went to my bisexual friend's wedding to a man. Oh, hashtag not all men. I like mine. I think he's neat. I think he's pretty cool. Anyway, have a good ad break, everybody. I'm just gonna keep doing stuff on the hair. Hope to see you in a sec. Love y'all. You could look at the fill pen for that. No, go back to regular pen. On the issue of bi queens marrying men, I have a suggestion. What perchance is your suggestion, person who I know follows I suggest force femme on tumblr.com? That's one of my favorite jokes ever, by the way. Well, jokes, but like, I love that bit. I genuinely love that bit so much. I love you, Tumblr user I suggest force femme. Snorf. I'm sorry. My disgusting snorfs. Nothing's wrong with me, I'm just snorfing. You know, I was never 100% sure of, how I was gonna render this hair. We out here making the frickin' frogs gay. The men are the frogs. I have 7 ads, bro. The fuck is Twitch? Twitch is an Amazon company. I know Chicken can't hear me right now, but God. Maybe you should sub to I sub to them in my heart. That's sweet. It is not required to sub to me. It is always loved and appreciated, but is never required. Why don't I have ads? I don't know, Strubian. I mean, you're also not a sub. You know, sometimes people sometimes, rarely, people who don't sub, like, just don't get ads. Like, that does happen for sometimes, but I have no idea, like, what the criteria is, if there is any. Yeah, maybe Strumian is the chosen one, for real. I feel excluded and included at the same time. I'm fine. I'm fine. I promise I'm not diseased. I almost like choked on my own spit. Exclusive inclusivity. Real, I have no dollar. But yes, chicken. I think it says that the ad is over, so I think you should be able to hear me again. Genuine answer to what the fuck is Twitch. Twitch is an Amazon-owned company. So Daddy Bezos is the one who decided 1 billion ads on twitch.tv. I think that's how I would do it. Happens to the best of us. We ride at dawn to take Bezos' head. Real. Please don't drown in your spit, though. I'm definitely trying. I'm definitely trying. I forgot Bezos had his fingies and all the pie. His disgusting richoid fingies. I should not be using the suffix oid. That's not good. It does not have a good history. I'm gonna strangle Bezos in Minecraft with my bare hands. Real. I remember, in the group chat, Ozzy mentioned that he used to work for FedEx, so he hates, the company Chewy. And I didn't want to make it all about myself, but I did think in chat, I did think about saying in chat, I'm sorry, like when, in the same intonation as, some crimes can never be forgiven, I'm sorry that I work for the company, I'm sorry that I work for Chewy's parent company. Some crimes can never be forgiven. Okay, now this is what I should do. I should zoom out, look at the bigger picture. Not focus too much on the little details, at least not yet. And I can touch them up when I get back there. I work for Australia's, like, only real mail service, so don't worry, I'm working for the enemy too! Ugh. Mail people. I think, is that how it would go? No. What was the last time I drew a hat? Here's something like that's better. Sure. I work for UPS, so I have a front row seat to the horrors caused by Amazon. Yeah, I cannot even imagine. Someone in the store, man, fuck Outpost to me, bro, if you only knew the half of it. I will definitely take your word for it, chicken. Okay, now I'll go in and, like, make it look a little bit cleaner. Amazon is so bad that they make Walmart an ethical option. Ugh. Man, if my semi-local Walmart didn't smell like poop and pee and weed all at the same time, and actually, like, had, like, 2/3 of the things that I go to the store to get, I might go there. Here, Australia has pretty bad internet coverage, too. Oh, is that why I only see chicken, like, once every few months? I see now. I see what happened. What happened. Oh, it's garbage. On my life, we gotta climb up the gum tree to connect the wires. If we don't get electrocuted, we might be able to watch one YouTube ad. Oh no. Awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, chicken. I don't even shop at Walmart, but the last time I went to Whole Foods, the closest to a physical Amazon, the latter looked more overworked, tired, and nothing was organized or stocked. Man, at a Whole Foods? That's supposed to be like fancy shit. Damn. Awful. How could they fucking... I don't want to get started. I'm just surprised that they're allowed to do this to people. Okay, but chicken, you get to buy the good cookies and you have cashies. This is the trade. Whole Foods quality dropped off hard after Amazon bought them. You know, which is funny, because doesn't Amazon have, like, infinite money? They can afford to keep the quality the same and still have infinite money. It's so cool watching middle-aged white suburbanites walk into the store with, like, 10 Amazon returns and then say, I'll be back next week with more on the way out, and I'm totally not disgusted with the whole ordeal. Ugh! The good cookies are the only thing keeping me tied to this plane. Aside from Whole Foods exclusives, I see no reason to go there because the prices are worse, too. I don't know if there is a Whole Foods anywhere near me. I would still actively just, like, not go. Because it just... I can get all the things I need at Lidl. And any of the things that Lidl doesn't have, I could go to another larger supermarket, or maybe even Target next door, which I know Target is also a corporation. I know. Believe me, I avoid shopping there when I can. I'm a Lidl stan all the way. Actually, no, I should not zoom out. No, I should zoom out. I should not zoom in her. Get this, Walmart actually has more plant-based options than Whole Foods. That's right, Whole Foods is not ideal for plant-based diets. Ugh. Why even exist then? You're just more expensive for what? The flex? You have two major supermarket chains, Kohl's and Woolies, that are constantly in a pissing match for who can rip us off more. The most Aussies go to the weird third option that organizes their stores by vibes. If I can't get it at if I can't get it at Lidl, then I get it at Costco in massive amounts. That's so, and the Costco is also right next to the Lidl where we are too, which is so sick. Sam and I don't go to Costco that often, but like, maybe we should? I don't know, we also only have like one fridge, and Costco is one of those places where I feel like you need to have an inside fridge and an outdoor fridge. And by outdoor, I mean like garage fridge. Costco is a vibe. Chicken, you should come to America so I can take you to Costco. Between Aldi and Trader Joe's in my area, I have pretty much unlimited cheap plant-based goods at my disposal. I should go to Trader Joe's more often. I think it's across the river is the problem, but it's still, like, not too far away. I like me some Trader Joe's. But y'all have Aldi? Y'all are the reason there's a trampoline next to the watermelons? We do have Aldi. There are two Aldis near me. I am more of a Lidl person. Lidl is basically Aldi, but, Lidl, I think, is Swedish, and Aldi is German, if I'm correct. But otherwise, they're very similar. Aldi is just branded Lidl. Yeah. The funniest, and by funny I mean annoying, thing about the whole Amazon owning Whole Foods is, now they listed Whole Foods as the default drop-off location for returns, and they hide the UPS option behind a separate menu. So about 40% of idiots coming in to do returns have some of their returns set for the wrong store and they can't use the code. Ah! I'm so sorry! I mean, I also work customer service, so, like, we know how it is. I know how it is. You know how it is. I love when... So I'm gonna say this as neutrally as possible, because my managers actually might watch my streams, but sometimes it is a little frustrating when someone needs to come to the store to pick up an online order that they placed for pickup, and they come to our store when it was actually the store that was like 5 minutes north. And they're like, no, I don't want to drive that far. Can't you just cancel it so I can just buy it here? No, we can, but is it not just easier for you to drive 5 minutes northwards and just grab it and then go home? You have to, you bought the stuff online so that we would do the shopping for you, and we already did the shopping for you. You just have to pick it up. And you are saying that you would rather just go shopping normally again? You would rather cancel all that because you don't want to drive 5 minutes upwards. I'm sorry, I got started. Fuck. It's fine. I'm normal. Chicken, I did end up saying it unneutrally, I'm sorry. And yes, I have a Costco too, which often has bulk frozen veggies, which for someone on a productarian diet is a godsend. Hell yeah. I should get back into like frozen fruits. We have a blender, I can just make smoothies. I used to make a shit ton of smoothies when I lived in my mom's place. It was definitely more of like a necessity thing, because I just wouldn't have time to make meals, because I was like always working on a project for school. Amazing, I love the unneutral. Oh, chicken, it's so easy to get me started. I wish I could get unstarted more easily than I get started. I love tofu, I'm starting to kind of hate cooking chicken at home. You're cooking me? I think I might hate meat in general. Sorry, chicken, you're such a good source of protein. I mean, maybe? I don't know, some people don't like meat that much, and that's fine. That's what they all say. No, I've been too lazy to do, like, this strat, but, like... I just keep, like, forgetting to do it. But the strat where I just... Yeah. Cool. Any reduction is good in my book when it comes to animal-based foods. Chicken are friends, not food. You know what? No, I don't know enough about diets. All I know is that I was raised on a diet, and it really, like, it fucked me up mentally, like, really bad. So, I like to not think about the things I eat in a sense of, I'm not allowed to have this, because I lived my entire life up until, like, I don't know, being, maybe, like, until I was, like, 20? And just existing based on, like, you get really fucked up when you are raised and, like, your food choices are a moral conundrum. Where, like, there are correct choices and wrong choices, and if I want to have something that tastes good, that's the wrong choice, because because it's like unhealthy. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry. I spent so long living in a situation, TM, and now I can't just fucking describe the situation. What's wrong with me? I gotta take sippy. I'm pretty much only listening to my doctor. Apparently high protein diets are good for people like with ADHD like me. Interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing. I mean, I fucking love me some eggs. I cannot go a day without eating some eggs. Love me some goddamn eggs. Dare loves egg. Yes, I do. I loves egg. If we nourish our body and it makes us happy, it's good food. Get the macas, have that chippy, food is food. I have also had a weird relationship with food. Well, have I got something for y'all? Oh, is Chicken Geek about to land in chat? Yes! Fuck yeah! Is it weird to eat an egg if it came out of your friend? You're a good example there of what I try to explain to hardline vegans. Expecting absolutism will keep the movement small as heck. I wasn't even raised on veganism specifically. I know that it's like a broad. You're specifically talking about veganism. I was talking more broadly. I was just generally raised as like. I was raised on a low-fat diet because my grandmother, who spent the majority of my life raising me when my parents were working full-time, she always watched the news, and it was always like, eggs are bad, saturated fats are bad. No, actually, saturated fats are good now, and trans fats are bad, stuff like that. So, I lived my life like that. Infamously, the thing that, pisses Bio off a lot was, sometimes she would let me have a snack, such as a donut, but she would only let me have like half the donut on one day, and then I was allowed to have the other half the next day, by the time that it was stale. So it wasn't that I was never, ever, ever allowed treats. It was just, that was the situation in which I was allowed them. Oh, the low-fat diet craze. Oh, yeah. My grandmother really, like, fell for that. When I was younger, she at least had the facade of pretending it was because of my high cholesterol. Because I think nobody's ever given me a straight answer, or I've never been able to, like, get confirmation of it, but I suspect that I was born with high cholesterol, because I've had high cholesterol since I was, like, 6 years old. And that was like a normal, like, 6-year-old diet type shit. So, and not every 6-year-old has high cholesterol. So, I bet that I just naturally have elevated triglycerides or some shit. But she, like, took that personally or something. So the low fat was to, like, control my cholesterol at first, and then eventually when I entered, like, my, like, late teens, it only became about weight. Like, there was nothing about health anymore. It was just about weight. Like, infamously, I might have actually told this story on stream before, but infamously, my grandmother, okay, I have to tell the story properly, with the correct, like, timeline of events. Over 2 weeks, I basically had a stomach bug that, prevented me from eating or drinking anything. I couldn't keep anything down. I was, like, 18 at the time, maybe 17, one of those two. Even when I tried to drink water, it would make me throw up water. It was severely, it was bad. And I don't remember why I felt like I had to, but I had to live like that for like 2 weeks. So, I was absolutely miserable. I was in pain. I think I had to go to school at the same time, and I was just like, the littlest thing, I was just throwing up. And I ended up losing like 5 pounds because of, you know, not being able to eat anything or drink anything for 2 weeks straight. Eventually I did. The only reason that they ever took me to the ER was because I I went to the doctor, like just a general practitioner, at some point, and they took some blood they took some blood samples, ran some tests, and they called my mom saying that my fucking liver was shutting down. Like, hey, you should take her to the ER now. And so they did, and then they put some saline in me, like, via IV infusion, and so I ended up being fine. I was so badly dehydrated that as soon as they just put the hydration directly into my bloodstream and just bypassed the drinking entirely, I was totally much better, like almost immediately. And then this entire story that I just told y'all, I told to my grandmother over the phone. The only thing she heard and the only thing she commented on was, "Wow, 5 pounds, honey? I'm so proud of you." I wish I could get that memory out of my head sometimes. Like, I'm laughing about it now, but that is like verbatim what happened. That's the only thing she cared about. Not the liver shutting down, not that couldn't eat or drink anything for 2 weeks. The 5 pounds of weight loss was the only thing she heard, and she was happy about it. So no, I'm like fat as fuck now. I'm like the fattest I've ever been in my entire life, but I've also never been happier. And I still go to a doctor now too, and she's like, yeah, I mean, your triglycerides are only like very slightly off of the chart, but like that's so like inconsequential that I'm not even worried about it. And I'm like, thanks, doc, I appreciate that. So even my doctor that I'm seeing is like not concerned. So if I ever think about eating food in a, should I eat this? I have to like stop that thought process immediately, or I am at risk of spiraling, because that is the environment in which I was taught. That is probably something that I should, like, get the fuck over already. But I'm not really sure how to, I guess. I don't know, I should have been, like, trigger warning for, like, disordered eating, I guess. Even though, like, I don't know, I feel like my grandmother really wanted to give me an eating disorder, but she failed. And now I just like eat whatever the fuck I want. Not in the sense of like out of spite. I don't know how to, I don't know. I don't think about what I'm eating in terms of, is this the morally correct choice? Because that's not how eating food should be. Also, yeah, I'm sorry about all the no's and the fuck. That's so fucked up. Yeah, I should catch up on chat. I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry, everybody. I was yapping so hard. Is the egg the friendship we made along the way? We love generational food shame. I got the saddest version of a treat possible. Oh yeah, about the donut. Man, I do gotta ease up on the sugar, but I've been so sick that my body is craving easy access to energy. Understandable. To clarify, my impetus isn't explicitly about health, even if including more plant-based foods that have evidence of better all mortality outcomes. I just say reduce animal-based foods because they strain the environment, and factory farming is hell straight up. So if we don't need to financially support them, great. I would love to not financially support like animal-based foods. If there was a way to like raise animals ethically for food, that'd be awesome. I would love that, because I don't necessarily want to stop eating animal, but like I don't know. I like meat. I'm sorry, but I do agree that the animals should be treated, and the environment should be treated way better. I'm sorry to hear the story. Bro, kill. That was fucked. My BF was raised the same. She screamed at her grandma she screamed at her... Oh, BF is in best friend. Okay, I thought you meant, like, boyfriend. She screamed at her grandma recently because she was like, you lost all this weight, how good? Meanwhile, she was hospitalized because she was sick. That's why she dropped so much weight. That's literally... Like, that's literally the shit that I was just saying. I'm thinking about eating your grandmother. What is with grandmas, bro? The grandma trauma! Bonding over grandma trauma! Want to own chickens and goats. You a man. Oh, my grandparents are dead. Hee hee. I don't know, I like my mans. But also, he is, like, most definitely, like, not like other men's. TM. I should eat more protein. Maybe it'll help my ADHD. Maybe? I'm not a sciences. Maybe I should keep this as, like, the body? I've straight up never dated anyone, man, woman, or non-binary, as thoughtful and understanding as Ozzy. That's how I feel about Sam. Like, oh my god, Sam and I were watching Idiots in Cars, like the fender bender shit, with dinner today, and there was this one fucking clip where, like, it was a woman who was, like, on her, like, on a call with her boyfriend, and like this, like, I forget what it's called, but it's like when you connect your phone to your car via Bluetooth, so you're not, like, on your phone. So because she was the one who got hit, and she was doing everything right from what I could see in the dash cam, in her dash cam, and she's like, she got hit, and she screamed because she got hit, and she was freaked the fuck out, and then her boyfriend is like, babe, what? Like, the way that he, like, questioned her was, like, so, like, ugh, what is it this time, my bitch wife? And I'm like, she just got hit by a car! She just got hit by another car, and then your first instinct is to, like, be like, ugh, what are you whining about this time? Like, that was the energy that he gave to that. And that pissed me off! And I'm like, man, I'm so glad that the person that I'm dating is not a man like that. Sam is like Cis Plus, so he's cool. I admit I also have a man, and he's very good, TM, but you'll never catch me admitting it. Ha! You just admitted it just now. Now it's on stream. Now it's in chat on screen as well. I have a suggestion! Figuring that out, give me like a year to not be poor or something. Bro, when they're just annoyed at women existing, go get hit by a bus! Fuck out of here with that attitude. Usually, Ozzy says something like, because we obviously like each other, when I say that. Ozzy and I look like a straight couple, but I like to think people can tell we're not, because we like each other. Fellas, is it gay to like your wife? Fellas, is it homosexual to be attracted and enjoy the presence of women? Comrades! Fake news. Oh no, I gotta do the strat again. I keep meaning to do this, but I keep not. No, having sex with women is gay. Yeah, because, like, when you have sex with a woman, you're having sex with every man that she's ever dated, so which is gay. And... but if you have sex with a man, you're actually having sex with every woman that he's ever been with, which is not gay. Yes, it's homosexual to like women, confirmed. No, having sex with women is gay. And baby, I am bisexual. Oh wait, I do gotta zoom in just for this one part. Get under there. Under there. Wait, I'm slow. Sam, are you the man of dare? Haha, yeah. Yeah, he is. Yeah, Sam, my moderator, is also My loving, he's my manager, boyfriend, husband. Wait, what was the term that I used? Yeah, he's my moderator, boyfriend, husband. I'm sorry, if anyone knows about this, the VTuber Cinder and like all the tea that came from her drama, I literally cannot stop thinking about it. It's like my comfort drama. I have to I re-listen to videos about it because it's just so incredible. Like, yeah, Sam is like lives with me. We are dating. We joke that we are married already. Sam, I have a proposition. I am listening. How would you like to physically fight an Australian woman for Dare's hand in marriage? I didn't realize. But chicken. She has 2 hands. I do has 2 hands. I wanted to apply for a job, and now I'm looking at that company, and it does something with AI, and I'm trying to find out more about it because IDK if what they're doing is bad or not. Somebody help. Generally, I like to say AI bad, like across the board, just because of the horrible, horrible things it does to the environment. Like, and also it's like the lying AI is the lying machine that lies to you. So like it's been proven to like lie to people. Just to, like, keep them using their service. So it like, freaks me out when people are like, oh, I love using AI for things. And I'm like, AI is gonna tell you that your dog loves eating grapes. No. Bad. Don't ever... I understand that people need jobs, especially in this economy. If you can... I know beggars can't be choosers, but if you can, I would not go with the AI company. With the company... just because they're really, really questionable. Well, secret third option, polycule. They've been dating for over a decade. Yeah, Sam and I have been together since we were like 13, 12? Maybe 13. I don't know, we're 28 now. It's been like 15 years. Let's go, I'm getting on the plane. Yeah, much like the other Sam on the internet, I've been here the whole time. Wait, can dogs not do grapes? Yeah. Oh shit, Mr. Barkley! Mr. Barkley! Someone tell me how to make a dog poop now! Holy shit, Dare City, the game changer guy! Oh my life, I got stuck in a convo with an AI, bro. It's a motion capture studio. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely do research about AI in that case. It doesn't look like generative. If it's not like generative AI, then it might work, because I do know that there are instances where you can ethically use AI in like creative projects. Like for example, my favorite one is that when the Final Fantasy, I'm sorry, what is the final? I keep forgetting. I don't know why. I don't know why this will not stick in my brain. Everyone, what is the Final Fantasy game that has Cloud in it? Which number is that? I forget. I'm sorry. Is that 6? Whatever that one is. The one with Cloud in it. When the 7. That's 7. Okay, cool. Thank you. 7. Hopefully 5 different people telling me that it's Final Fantasy 7 is the one that has Cloud in it. Maybe that one will stick in my brain finally, please. I need my brain to remember that Final Fantasy VII is like the Final Fantasy ever. Anyway, when they were making the remake for Final Fantasy VII, I think was it for PS5 or PS4? Either way, the more recent one. They actually did use AI for like the tedious job. They coded an algorithm to automatically like lip sync lines that the characters are speaking. So like it was an algorithm that was like syncing up the lines with the characters like lip syncing, whatever. And that I think is a good use of quote unquote AI, because AI has never been AI. AI is just algorithms. AI is a buzzword. Algorithms is the thing that they actually are. So someone in-house coded an algorithm to do that, and otherwise, some other yabo on the team would just have to spend hours and hours and hours, like, manually lip-syncing everything anyway. Like, I'm sure that they did go back in to, like, make sure that the algorithm wasn't, like, fucking everything up, but, like, that's a real use of quote-unquote AI in a creative field, ethically done. And so I think it is possible. It's just a lot of people use it for evil is the thing. So AI is definitely tends to be a red flag. Leave it 7, 7, 7. Leave it 7, 7. FF7 and it's Kingdom Hearts and Sephiroth 2. If you wait long enough, you might find yourself pursuing yet another me. I think that counts as Genai, to be honest. Still figuring that out, but it's looking likely. Fun facts, pigeons can be trained to detect breast cancer cells on a scan. Let's fucking go, or let's go. I know that's a use that we came up with for AI, but I trust the pigeon. I also trust the pigeon. I should play FF6, all my friends love that one. I saw that TED Talk too. I love that one pigeon that was the outlier because he just wanted treats! There's also a water treatment plant that monitored its several clams for purity. Again, I mention, I love you clams. We got another one, girls! I trust the clams for water purity. Yeah, I don't know how much longer the bit is gonna go on about Sam actually, like, just being a woman, an egg. Because eventually it might not become a bit anymore. Prance. Girl, welcome to the club! I mean, Sam can correct me, but I thought it was more like... his gender was not, like, woman per se, but like, twink? Prince? Again, I'm still figuring it out. I feel yas. Can I paste here some info from their site for you to see if you understand what they're doing? If it'll let you, then, like, yeah. Twonk. Maybe? I mean, I've let him try some of my clothes, and, like, I think, I remember... Actually, I don't remember how long ago that was. That was, like, in the summer. For Pride? I don't know, I gotta take another sippy. If you want a certain substance, DM me! Sweetie P. My gender is bad/ass. Sweetie P is a good descriptor. How are my sweetie peas? I said, how the fuck are my fucking sweetie peas? I don't give a fuck if it's, like, quote-unquote dead or not. I fucking love Tumblr. I fucking love how the fuck are my fucking sweetie peas. The HR titties. That jump scared me! I'm sorry. Yes, Strumian, if you do want to paste, like, some stuff in chat, or you can also DM me on Discord, I think you still have it. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Tumblr's probably my main social media right now? Yeah, Tumblr still fucks, yeah. Sorry about the jump scare, I promise it was like, if you know the post I'm talking about, that is absolutely the exact, like, that's what it deserved. That is the attention that that post deserves. Sometimes you find a gold vein in the Tumblr mines. Hey, Australian, how does it feel to be living in a country that still sells DHT ice cream, aka my fucking dream? Why did I say ice cream? DHT cream. What is DHT cream? I love when the staff was like, yeah, no, we're not implementing age verification. Y'all were conscious enough to be posting about Super Hulock. Y'all fine. Oh god, yeah. We all know that you bitches are over the age of, like, 30-something now. We don't need to. We already know what the fuck's going on. Another thing I have to remind myself about art is, like, no one is ever gonna notice, like, the insane details as much as I will. Like, if a shadow is, like, 1 millimeter off, no one's gonna fucking notice. Dihydrotestosterone, aka androgel. Man cream? I was there back when there was still NSFW on Tumblr. Me too! The one medicine I desire. Peanuts cream! I'll ask my mate about it. I think he has been slapping the gel for 10 years now. Slapping the gel is a very funny way to say that. I can leave that like that. That's fine. Peanuts cream! Peanuts cream that will make my beard bigger! From puppies to porn in a single scroll. The good old days. I want to slap the cream. Won't someone please let Bio slap the cream? Killer fish! Killer fish from San Diego! I want to get my cream slapped if y'all get what I mean. Ha ha. Ha ha. Man, I wish I was taught how to shade. Chicken, I will slap your cream if you will have me. Platonically. I gotta move to my other water bottle. This one's out. What? I don't know why, like, my sinuses are like I'm not sick, but there's like a gunk. Maybe it's like the post-eating dinner phlegm? I don't know. Only if I get to slap it back. Platonically. Sure thing, boss. Okay, here's what they say under the tab called AI datasets. We create high-quality motion datasets specifically designed for machine learning applications. With 5 years of focused experience in motion capture, processing, and annotation, we offer both ready-to-train datasets for immediate implementation and custom datasets made to order. So I'm not a professional, especially not with, like, motion capture. It sounds like they're recording whatever they record with motion capture and using that data to, like, to create algorithms based on that. So that's maybe not the worst thing ever. It doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound as bad as it could be. But again, I'm not a professional on AI nor motion capture, so it doesn't sound like they're making, like, Gen AI stuff. Oh, that one landed on me! Let's fucking go. I'll be there in 4 to 5 business years. I can be patient. I waited more than 10 years to live with Dare. Yeah! Thank you for refilling that water bottle, my Mr. Moderator. I love you. Moderator, my braless husband, brought me my water bottle refilled unasked for. Well, I'm getting a 360, I got a 360 no scope, whatever the fuck the rest of that tweet says. Don't be cute on me and I'm gonna puke. I shit my friends, oh no. OMG, where's my braless husband? The fuck? Gross, it's got peepus goo in your hair. Not the peepus goo! I don't think that specific peepus was very slimy, but if it was a green one, that would have been questionable. So hello, Kishi. Welcome back to the Peepus Room. Lovely to see you again. I'm, trying to shade this drawing that I drew. The drawing being, utilitarian philosopher from the 1800s, Jeremy Bentham, but, gender bent. So it's, Genderbentham. I was paid money to draw this. And it fucking rocks. Oh, I gotta go. I have to call my man. Your mans? Oh, so you're leaving me, your friend, to hang out with your mans? You're choosing a man over my... You're totally valid, chicken. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye, I love you guys. Love you too, chicken! Mwah! Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. I love yous. I know I feel gross now. I think that's how books work. So cute. Disgusting. And Dear, you said that with the same energy as that Centaur World bit. I'm sorry, what bit? Cause the Centaur World mention. You made me sew you this body pillow, and you made me draw it on a merman on it, and you made me draw a man on it, fuck! Oh, I wish I could read. You made me sew you this body pillow, and you made me draw a man on it, a merman on it. Centaur World mention. I think. Oh no, wait. First of all, take that, and then this is 50%. I love Centaur World, but I'm so scared to show it to anyone else because the last person I watched it with just made fun of it the whole time. I made my girlfriend watch Centaur World recently. She loved it. Why am I gunky? I was totally fine, like, the entire day. It is just it's just like halfway through stream, I just got like a gunk. I'm not like completely gunky. It's just like one little gunk, like right in the back of my nose, but like too far back to where I can't blow it out, but not far back enough to where I can swallow it. I just have to sit here, snorfing. Just see, I'll just see how far I get with this. I think that's how lighting works. Dude, got that silly horse mask in DRG, and now I can play something restful. I'm so sorry. What does DRG stand for? I forget every game that I've ever looked at in the Steam family library. Eraser. Save those bits right off. Oh yeah, Bio, how have you been liking potion craft? Oh yeah, I remember Sam recommended that you try potion craft. I've not tried that myself, but I hope you are enjoying it. I like it, but it's more stressful than I thought it would be. They say they made animations for Silent Hill 2 Remake, and they did something for Dying Light 2 Stay Human, so maybe they do some legit things? Meh. Maybe? It doesn't sound like the worst thing ever. So if you did apply for them, I'm sure that it would not be bad. I would not be able to give you a sure answer. I want people to like me and my potions. Potion seller. I'm going into battle and I need your strongest potions. Wait. This, I think I'm gonna make, like, more airbrushy. I'll do that more when I get to, like, the part where I start rendering the render. My potions are too strong for you, traveler. You must find a potion seller that sells weaker potions. I hate that I can't remember the rest of the video, but I'll never. I will always and forever love the potion seller video. I just have a very specific curse in which I cannot ever quote anything ever. Like, even if I just heard it, I cannot verbatim repeat anything that was ever said to me. I think down here is alright, right? I doubled down and chugged the potion. Do I need to make a constitution saving throw? Thank you nonetheless. Yeah, you're welcome, Strumian. I hope that anything I said was at all helpful. I would hope I would be. I think I'm just gonna make this the table. Table stuff. Don't worry, Kishi. That was just one of my level 2 strength potions. You do owe me 38 coins, though. That's fine. A con save would only be necessary if the outcome was uncertain. I'm sorry, my friend. It was. Just being able to discuss it with someone is helpful. Good. I'm glad. I'm always happy to be of assistance and as much as I can. Actually, no, it doesn't really work like that. Oh yes, my Ko-fi. Oh, and an ad break, apparently. If anyone is interested, I do have a Ko-fi goal open right now for if anyone is interested in seeing, like, IRL art streams. I have a whole thing, I have a whole, like, tub of air dry clay, and I really want to sculpt some bullshit. Please contribute to my webcam fund so that I can sculpt some bullshit. I will let chat suggest bullshit to sculpt as well, if I have the time to do so. Yes, and in the meantime, there'll be just a quick ad break. Again, I'm gonna be just like... I'm gonna be doing this. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Actually, I think that was bullshit. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Anyway, see y'all in a little bit. I'm just gonna be continuing shading. No. Better, I think. We'll probably talk about it with my partner also, because we're both AI haters, and I will make them see the studio's page. Yeah, I would love that. I love sharing anything and to increase awareness and education about AI, especially with AI haters. Love that. It's just cold as a kicking my ass right now. Even my ears hurt. I can't pop them very well. I'm so sorry, Bio. I'm sorry that the cold gods decided that it was your time. You deserve better. Ah! Oh no. Oh no, chat, I might have hiccups. Was just the one? Hopefully just the one? Please don't come back. Sharing the hate. For AI, of course. Of course! AI has plenty, if not everything, to hate about it. Man, it's 10 already. Manager, boyfriend, husband should go to bed. Oh, if you insist, manager, boyfriend, husband. That is 10-ish already, huh? Maybe I can get, like, the basic shading done. I do have to go over it with, like, an airbrush texture eventually, but maybe I can get, like, just the solid shading done. For tonight. Have a good night, the man. That's it. And then this tangent's there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That technically counts as the top half of the body because that's the part of the jacket. Cable stuff. Pants and boots. And then... chair. Chair. Halves the strat. Oh, I think I might be bad at art. I'll actually carve out the light from here. Actually. Just gotta figure out how to get this. Okay, no, maybe I'm overstinking this part entirely. That too. I just need to do pants and boots now. Definitely that line has to be shaded. Up to here, I think. Everything inside here also. These pants are like black, so I don't think I need to worry about it too much. That works, I think. Yeah, okay. With that, then the boots. So the boots are gonna be like not latex, leather. Leather is gonna be like a leather look, and leather has a very specific like lighting style. Definitely under the heels. I'm gonna do like the hard shading first. Sir. Select. I'm gonna head out as well. Have a good night, everyone. Have a great night, Hidden Sea. Thank you so much for joining me in the Peepus room, hanging out. Also, while you were drawing a commission. Love that for you as well. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I usually say time zone, but I know where you live, because I don't. But you're in the same time zone as me, so I know it's nighttime there. Ugh. Damn, I actually might head out soon myself too, cause like, oh wait. Okay, I might also head out. I don't know, I think actually, wait. I forgot to do a little bit more of the face details. Yeah, I don't know why, my tummy feeling kind of weird. So I think I'm gonna have like a ginger ale and just like settle down with some YouTube videos or something. I mean, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's a pretty, like, respectable stream time, I think. I'm very tired, I gotta dip. Totally understandable. Thank you so much for coming to the Peepus room again, Artistic Biologist. Super appreciate you spending some time. Here's. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And honestly, I think I will too. Thank y'all so much for hanging out at the Peepus room and watching me shade this. I gotta go grab a ginger ale and get some burps out of me. Blah. Like that. Except more satisfying. So either way, I'm gonna hit everybody with the end screen. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank you, VOD watchers as well. All the links I'm going to be talking about are going to be in the description below. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sturmian. Thank you so much for joining me in the Peepus room. I always love seeing your username as well. So PeepusBot did just shill for me, so if you want to follow me on any of my other links, those are there. And if you also want to drop me a peso because you like what I do, I super appreciate it. It's going to be my Ko-fi or my Patreon. Or you can sub to me on Twitch, or you can follow me on Twitch, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I super appreciate that as well. Just thank y'all so much for watching either way. I'm going to also put comms in chat, because this drawing that you saw me do today is a commission. And it's like someone paid me to draw that, so I can take your money if you want me to draw something for you. Yes, very true. And then another thing is, I also have a YouTube channel where I just make silly videos. This is the latest one, which is the Melancholy Hill meme with some OCs. And Let me doubly check who's streaming right now. See if anyone is in any of my servers. In the meantime, I will be back on Thursday. I don't know what I'll be doing yet, though. It'll be something. Followings. It's been a minute since I've raided Julie, I think. I'm gonna double check my servers though real fast. I just checked who I was like following. Yeah, so I'll be back on Thursday doing something. I sent all my links out. No, I think it will be Julie this time. Julie is a good artist whom I like a lot. She's like one of the most adorable people who've ever existed, ever. She's doing an art stream right now as well. She's just doodling on paper, it looks like. And I'm just looking at her Sona. She is so cute. Anyway, let me make sure I'm spelling your name right. And we're gonna raid out to her. Triple checking. Yes, that should be how it's spelled. Yes, Poggors. Thank y'all so much for hanging out in the Peepa's room. I mean... Ugh. I don't know why I just suddenly got kind of ooky. I just gotta, like... I don't know. I'm definitely gonna, like, just chill with a ginger ale for a little bit. So... But I do appreciate everyone coming to the channel, hanging out. I also appreciate everyone giving me some time to not draw. Because I don't know why my brain and body just decided, like, it would rather do anything else than my job. But I do appreciate everyone just hanging out, even if I just do some game bullshit. And I'm gonna grab a ginger ale. I think I'm gonna hit the raid now button, honestly. But yeah, I'll see y'all on Thursday. I hope y'all have a wonderful time zone wherever you are. Thank you again, everyone who came, and also thank you, VOD watchers. I'm gonna head out for the night. I hope y'all have fun in Julie's channel. Have a good time zone. Bye-bye!